That's all I can say at the moment. All right, Chris, let's do this. Hello, Chris. How are you, mate? Chris, let's bring you on. G'day, Chris. How are you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good.
Thanks for taking my call.
That's all right.
I'm not going to really talk about this much because you seem to deny it, so that's your problem. There are hundreds and thousands of people that know what's going on, and
Chris,
that's a fact.
you come out swinging punches.
Let me talk. The lady that was just on previously,
Yeah.
you also debunked her.
Which one are you talking about?
About the one where they're murdering the children.
Oh, please, come on.
No, please. I've read all about it, mate. There's one in California as well. They're doing exactly the same thing.
What are they doing?
New York City.
What are they doing?
They are putting in acts into Parliament to be able to let these children get to a point where they're basically being born and can be killed. So don't say anything.
All right. I'll give you the floor for a moment, but I want to understand: is this what you're telling me? That a child is being born, they are actually removing the child from the mother as a live child and then killing them? Is this what you're telling me? In serious?
Basically. So
what basically? Is it yes or no? It's not basic.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
now let's go back to solar radiation management.
Hang on a second. You've just given the most bizarre.
I haven't given anything. I have given you the truth, the plain truth, a fact.
What? You know what? But Chris, do you understand this sort of sits in the realm of contrails and flat earthers to me, does?
You can talk all that stuff about me being a conspiracy theorist all you wish. There are hundreds and thousands of people around the world that understand the science of solar radiation management.
All right, so we'll leave the dead babies behind and we'll jump across the pond, shall we, to this now? Okay, Laura's just run in here. Do you mind if I put Laura on as well?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. So you be nice to my friend here. Go, Laura.
Sure.
The law that they brought into New York City is for late abortions.
What's that
for? Women at risk. If your life is at risk, they are allowed to give you an abortion. Before that, they weren't allowed to, so a lot of women died during childbirth. America has the highest rate of death during childbirth for a Western country in the world. It overtakes some third world countries because women were not allowed to get abortions at late stages in pregnancy, even though they were at risk of dying themselves. This law was put into place to save women's lives. It was not put into place to murder babies. That's not what this is about.
Okay, you should see the comments. You should see the comments on social media.
So you're talking about trolls on social media who hide behind computer screens and say whatever they like?
No, I'm not.
Have you done the research, Chris? Because I have read into this extensively.
I told you there's 100,000 people around the world that understand the truth of everything.
Stay with me.
That's all it is, mate. I'm just saying. That's it. So. Now back to solar radiation.
I just want before we go back there, I want to know if Laura's read that, why would you not consider that she might be right?
Well, let's all look into it. Let's all start. Let's all just have a look about it. Let's all research. Let's all see where it comes from.
I have researched. Chris, this is something I am passionate about. That I have researched continuously. I have followed this story.
I'm as passionate as you are about solar radiation management. I'm afraid, okay?
I'm not talking about solar radiation management.
I know you're not, but I'm as passionate as you are as that what you're talking about. Let's the people that are listening look into it, and I am sure we'll get some different opinions.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Okay, let's just steer from that. Thanks, Laura. Let's just steer from that. Come back to your original topic and just.
Okay, then let me go from there. Okay, so for the past 2 days. We've had some incredible weather in South Australia.
Yes.
Incredible weather. It was stinking hot. So when I was a kid, Perth used to get 40 degrees, 30 degrees, and 2 days later, it was in Adelaide. 30 degrees, 20 degrees. It was winter.
Yeah, I remember.
And raining in Perth. 2 days later, it was raining in Adelaide.
Yep.
Now, yesterday, Perth had 20 degrees while the rest of the nation here had 47s and whatever. This is just unheard of. And also, the fact that is our dry heat has disappeared and we now have humidity all the time. And we were starting to see cyclones being created off the bottom of Western Australia, which Bondi.gov claimed to be just storms. But when you look at the hectopascals of these cyclones that are being made on the bottom of Western Australia, it's actually a cyclone. Now, the rain that would have come come from that. Should have gone all the way across Australia, and basically you should have gone across Tasmania and put out the fires. I watched maps and I have studied this for 15 years.
Right.
And I watched them manipulate the weather. Okay? Now, I can sit with you for hours and show you exactly. Mate, look, see, there you go again. You're going to go on the conspiracy theory. You're going to go on, I'm a nutbag. Well, guess what? David seen it from 12 to the morning, whatever his show, okay?
Yeah.
Now, that man needs to be sacked because he belittled me. He belittles me at no end in regards to what I talk about. No end. And I've had enough of him. And he is actually going to get a commercial lien put onto him because I'm sick to death of you people debunking me, putting me down,
This is a
and making
discussion.
me sound crazy.
Hang on. Okay, Chris, you, by your recommendation, David Bruce and myself are off the mark, and we're crazy. And in fact, I'm ignorant.
Well, let me put it this way, okay? I'm going to go right off topic here, okay?
Go on.
Now, let's look at toothpaste and water. For the past week or so, like you people and the news on Channel 9, 7, 9, 10, they've been telling us to drink water. Drink water, drink hot, drink water.
Yeah.
Now the fact is, let's get a tube of toothpaste and look at the back of it, and in fine print on the back of that, it says, if you swallow too much of this toothpaste, there's a hotline for the poisons. Okay, and it's got fluoride in it.
Yeah.
Now, if you drink water out of the tap, it's got fluoride in it. Am I crazy?
It must be.
Crazy? Yeah, am I crazy?
What I'm saying, it must be very hard being so tormented. Why do you think these things are happening? Seriously. No, I'm asking you for a rationalisation.
Mate, what I have been talking about is rational and fact.
Yeah, but why do people want to...
Solar radiation management is a science.
Who is wanting
We
Chris,
spoke about this the other day. There was 38 million hits when you put in solar radiation
this is
management.
true. Chris, come back to me for a sec. I'm not belittling you. What I'm doing is trying to understand.
Not you. You are letting me talk, and I love you. I love you dearly.
All right.
Your show the other week was absolutely brilliant.
Thanks,
and
mate.
tonight is the same.
All right.
Okay?
And
There's not anyone else there. It's just that guy from 12.
Well, you can take that up with him.
Thank you.
All right, and he's aware you're thinking because he's here. So look, Chris, why would some power? I don't know. Hang on, Chris. Let me ask the question. Why would someone, whether it's a benevolent, an overseeing power, why would they want to do these things to our society?
Well, for starters, is what they're actually doing is they're destroying our food bowl. Every time they have these storms, the same as when they had the Queensland fires, this great big wind went across South Australia and burned everyone's crops and trees and fruits. So yesterday what happened was that heat actually cooked everyone's vegetables, home vegetables.
Yeah.
So this is what's happening around the planet. They are actually destroying our food bowls through the weather. People can think I'm crazy, but I can see what it is, and it's fact. They are destroying our food bowl. So basically is what's happening inside depopulation.
Okay, so it all comes back to that. You're saying last week, you said, for anyone who missed it, you're saying the approximately 7 billion in the world, and the governments, who we don't know who they are, want to bring it back to 500 million people.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. It's on the Guida stones. It's actually written in stone in America.
All right. Well, you know what, Chris?
What?
You know what? I like how buoyant our conversations are, but I do have to move on, mate.
Okay, mate. Thank you very much for talking.
Hey, you know what, Chris? Thank you so much for ringing in.
Thank you very much.
Good on you, fella. All right, mate. Ta-da. Bye. Okay, so if you've got...